So one of the biggest questions that I get every time that I talk about low carb dieting is, I tried your diet, I tried going on steak and eggs, I tried cutting carbs, tried this, that, whatever, and I felt terrible, and I had no energy, and I was tired all the time, and I had no strength in the gym, and I felt lightheaded. Like people say, well, I tried, whatever, low carb dieting for a couple days, and then all of a sudden I just felt terrible, so I stopped. And what I say to you is, the worse you feel on a low carb diet, the more you need to be on a low carb diet. I mean, let's just be honest here. I mean, let's say someone were to say to you, hey, I flossed my teeth the other day for the first time in 5 years and my gums bled, so I stopped flossing my teeth. Well, guess what? Because you haven't flossed your teeth in 5 years, your gums are fucked up, your teeth are fucked up, you got shit lodged everywhere. So of course, if you floss your teeth, you're going to bleed and shit's going to happen. I mean, let's take a vagrant, a homeless person who's been sleeping in his own feces and urine, hasn't fucking, showered or anything in years, and you were to give him some clean clothes and have him take a shower. Hell, he probably has sores all over his body. It would probably suck to take a shower. Does that mean, hey, taking a shower is bad for you? You probably shouldn't shower. No, it doesn't. What it means is, if you've been flossing your teeth for years, your gums would be healthy, okay? You'd be good. You wouldn't be bleeding every time you floss your teeth. If a person, a vagrant, a hobo, had been showering and wearing clean clothes for the last few years, he would be healthy. His skin would be fine. His skin would be nice, and it wouldn't bleed. But the fact of the matter is, the worse a transition is, assuming you're doing something healthy, the more you need it. So who is going to have these dizzy spells, and who's going to feel especially weak, and who's going to feel especially bad on a low carb diet? Somebody who is addicted to carbs, somebody who is addicted to rubbish carbs like sugar, chips, whatever, okay? Because basically, first of all, there is such a thing as a sugar addiction. Just like you could be addicted to nicotine or alcohol or caffeine, you could be addicted to sugar, okay? First of all. Second, you are predominantly fueling your body with simple carbs, with sugar, okay? So your body is, of course, going to revolt. I mean, if you stop drinking coffee or stop drinking caffeine soda, guess what? You're going to have headaches. And the person who doesn't really have headaches when they stop drinking coffee is the person who doesn't really drink a lot of coffee. The person who has headaches when they stop drinking coffee is the person who's fucking addicted to coffee. The person who needs to stop drinking coffee is the one who has the most headaches after he stops drinking coffee. Okay? So what I'm telling you is, if you're having serious problems stopping carbs, it means you have a serious addiction. Okay? And I'm, poster boy for a carb addiction. When I was a kid, I was like 185 pounds. I had the big Bart Simpson gut, and I had the skinny Bart Simpson arms. I mean, I was Bart Simpson. I had that skinny, fat body. I was in terrible condition. How did I do it? Potato chips, Doritos, sometimes like ice cream and stuff like that. Not a whole lot of candy, not a whole lot of chocolate. It was basically just eating rubbish carbohydrates all day. That's basically all I ate, okay? I drank like soda, I drank juice, all that is just sugar, okay? And of course, my body was just rubbish, okay? So, basically what it comes down to is, if you are eating all of this food, of course your body's going to revolt when you stop. So some people might actually have to slowly stop eating carbohydrates, okay? They might have to go to a, quote, high carbohydrate diet, like a, chicken and rice kind of diet, eating whole wheat bread, because you can't just really stop eating this amount of sugar and amount of rubbish carbs all at once. So what you might want to do is throw out all of your fucking junk food. Pour away all of your juice. Yes, juice is rubbish. Juice is not healthy. Just because it comes from a plant doesn't mean it's fucking healthy. It's pure sugar. Pour away all your soda. Pour away all of your, your juices. If you have to, start drinking diet soda. If you have to, start drinking like 0 calorie, 0 sugar, sport drinks or whatever. But the bottom line is, get rid of all of your liquid sugar, okay? Get rid of the sugar for your coffee. You can still drink coffee, put some half and half in it, get rid of all the sugar for your coffee, okay? Get rid of all the rubbish, get rid of the chocolate, the candies, get rid of all the ice cream, get rid of all the shit you're not supposed to have. Get rid of all of the pancakes, all of the waffles, all of the syrup that you put on your shit. Get rid of all of that, okay? Eat fruits, okay? Not, you know, really high glycemic fruits, but have some green apples around, okay? Eat like, you know, brown rice, okay? Eat like, you know, maybe some whole wheat bread, okay? Just to get you used to eating half-assed decent carbs instead of rubbish carbs and sugar, okay? Then after a while, kind of slow that down, okay? And get rid of all of the bread and just eat basically rice, you know, and fruits, okay? Then after a while, now that you're done with that, you can get rid of the rice entirely, just eat some fruits. You continue to increase your fat intake. You continue to increase your protein intake in terms of just eating meat. Then you could go ahead and start on like the steak and eggs diet, okay? But like I said, you know, there are a lot of people who are severely, and they're the ones who need a low-carb diet the most, who are severely addicted to carbohydrates, and, you know, it's, you know, like getting somebody off heroin immediately. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, I used to smoke my ass off. I smoked cigarettes a lot, and I needed, you know, all kinds of nicotine gums and stuff just to maintain my sanity. It's just to keep my body from completely revolting when I finally did quit smoking. And, you know, carbs, sugar is an actual addiction. Okay, to actual chemical dependency, just like tobacco, caffeine, or alcohol. So you may actually have to go from eating rubbish to cleaner carbs, to more natural carbs, to more fat and protein, and then finally getting rid of the carbs entirely instead of just quitting cold turkey.